What's up, everybody? My name is Keara Johnston, and you're watching Off the Post. This is a live post-game wrap-up of everything that happened at Canadian Tire Centre on and off the ice. You could practically smell the ocean tonight. At the rink, it was Prince Edward Island night. Fans arriving were greeted by live East Coast music, courtesy of a fiddle and guitar at Gate 1. There was a PEI-themed photo booth, and the restaurants through the building were all featuring PEI delicacies like lobster rolls and even freshly shucked PEI oysters. All right, on to the hockey in the first period.
Get to the point.
The only goal in the first went to the Wings when Adam Ernie powered his way to the net and passed to Franz Nielsen, beating Marcus Hogberg 1-0 Detroit.
Scores! Franz Nielsen was basically on the door.
Off the ice, or in this case, back on the ice, we saw some Timbits actions like this breakaway, which resulted in this amazing interview.
I'm joined by Leo, the superstar from Blackburn Minor Hockey Association, who just played in that awesome mashup. I gotta say, that save on that breakaway was amazing. How did it feel playing out on the big Senators ice?
It felt good.
Well, you looked good. Who's your favorite Senators player?
Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby Ryan. Okay, now, what is your favorite flavor of
Tough question.
Honey dip.
Honey dip. Mine's birthday cake. Interesting. Well, that's it. That's all we have the time we have for today. Thank you.
The Master Blaster was in action, but in keeping with the PEI theme of the night, it was firing PEI dirt shirts. Those t-shirts that are dyed using PEI red mud. Really a unique souvenir, eh? Closing off the intermission, our roaming musicians kept the East Coast vibe going. All right, back to the hockey in the second period. Detroit would notch another with this play between Tyler Bertuzzi and Dylan Larkin. Larkin's shot from the slot would put the Wings up by 2.
Front.
The Senators finally answered while on the power play. Anisimov fires this shot through a screen, going top shelf on Jonathan Bernier to get the Sens within 1.
Here's Anisimov, moves in, his shot, scores! Anisimov gets out on the board! Well, a much-needed power play goal for the Sens.
Off the ice, we played the Hard Rock Race for the Ace again, and this time our player managed to find the cards and pick the ace to win the whole game.
Congratulations! You have won. Félicitations, vous avez trouvé là, c'est réussi. Mais draw tonight's winner.
No big deal, but we gave away a whole trip to PEI and had Matthew McKay on hand to pull Stephen Montgomery's name.
All expenses paid. So are you ready? This trip is valued over $3,000. Let's draw one of those names. Who will it be? The lucky winner?
Stephen Montgomery.
Congratulations, Stephen. You're off to PEI. Enjoy your trip. Bon voyage.
We found a hardly used fiddle cam on eBay, and it worked like a charm for us. 4 stars. Back to the third period.
Puck spills to the boards, Fabry.
The Sens tied it up 2 minutes in when Scott Sabre stayed with the puck and kept working until the puck leaked through to tie the game at 2.
This is off the goaltender and in. We're tied at 2. Well, just a good hard move from the corner that he's talked to in.
4 minutes later, Jace Howerluck made a beautiful saucer pass to Anisimov, who scored his second of the game, putting the Sens up by 1.
Scores! Second of the night for Artie Party Anisimov. Off shelf, perfect feed from Jace Howerluck, and
The lead did not last, though. The Wings went on the power play, and Sam Gagner tipped in a shot to tie the game at 3.
Ronick fires it through there, scores! Redirected by Gagner, and we're tied again. Well, there's nothing.
So it was off to overtime.
Connor Brown and Anisimov.
The game was not going to be solved by overtime despite the efforts of Anisimov, who had two spectacular opportunities to make it a hat trick tonight.
It's going at him to make sure he knew that Fabry was coming out of the box. Long lead pass to the line. Here's Anisimov busting in. Anisimov tries, slags. His shot save is made by Bert.
On to the shootout.
Senators.
I'll spare you the details, but in the end, it was a shootout goal by Anisimov that put the knife in the game, with Ottawa taking it 4-3.
Backhand forehand scores! Right along the ice, 5-hole goal for Artie Anisimov. It doesn't count as an actual goal to complete a hat trick, but he is thanking the hockey gods for this because that's his...
Please join us for our next home game this Thursday when Pajot and the New York Islanders are back in town. For me, Keara Johnston, and everyone at Off the Post, thank you so much for watching.